Alright, my friend, so you clicked on this video because you like convict cichlids. And I love convict cichlids. In fact, I breed them locally. And I have this pair, and I got them from my local fish store. This is the male right here. He has a large nuchal hump. And this is the female. She's very beautiful. These guys lay eggs very frequently. As you can see, they're protecting this cave right now. They've just laid eggs in this cave. They already do have some fry, and their fry are pretty cute. Their fry are about half an inch long, and as you can see, these are the fry. The mother voraciously protects the fry in order to have them have a high survival rate. With these guys, I recommend a tank size of at least 10 gallons to breed them. Lots of rocks and plants. They can be bred in smaller tanks, but a good water quality is very optimal. These fish are quite hardy, but they do like quality water in order to breed. These guys spawn every 2 weeks when sexually mature, and are very good parents. As you can see, this is a female, as she is a smaller fish, and also has her breeding tube extended. Her breeding tube is located right at the vent, and the breeding tube is extended when she wants to take care of the fry, and also is going to lay her eggs. The mother convict will fan the eggs for about 7 days, until the eggs turn into wigglers, and then they will be cared for cooperatively and raised. The wigglers will stay wigglers for about a week, and then will turn into free-swimming fry. The fry grow very quickly, but can have some deformities. They spawn around 200 to 300 eggs every spawn. These fish are very beautiful, and there's a lot of variations in the species, such as yellow convicts, polar blue convicts, Honduran red points, polar blue parrots, and polar white parrots, and other different variations. These guys can be crossbred with convict cichlids. If you have a male convict cichlid and a female parrot cichlid, they will crossbreed. The male convict cichlid grows up to 5 inches long, and the female grows up to 3. As you can see, this male looks a lot different than the female. And the female will have the brighter colors when ready to breed. And the male will usually have a large nuchal hump and a large mouth and be very territorial over the area the female is guarded as her territory. Tank mates for these guys, I do not recommend keeping anything in the tank other than them if you're breeding them. I've kept plecos with them, but they get even territorial to the plecos. So I recommend just keeping them and some snails. This is my 20-gallon long tank, and the plants I've chosen are philodendron, I've adapted to water, some hornwort I like to keep as well, some pothos, and java moss, and what else do we have in here? Yeah, so java moss, Christmas moss, and at the top we have a lot of plants here. These are mostly baby tears and philodendron and pothos. For a filter, I know it's controversial to use a filter in a fry tank, but I have just this 10-gallon filter on here. It does 100 gallons per hour, and it's just to keep the water flowing. They also like water temperatures between 78 to 80 degrees when breeding. I keep this tank at around 80 degrees, as you can see. I got this digital thermometer with my heater, and I will leave a link to this bundle down in the description below. If you have a 20-gallon long tank, I recommend getting a 150-watt heater with lots of sponge filters and a hang-on back filter. The fry are pretty much self-sustaining when they are free swimming. You should feed them Hikari First Bites. That's what I feed them. Hikari First Bites is a great food for them, and as well for many other fish. This will help get them to grow faster, and if you don't have any brine shrimp in your area, then this is a good alternative. These fish like to eat these cichlid pellets. The male likes these, and the female likes these. But their absolute favorite has to be, tubifex worms. These are the Hikari freeze-dried ones. They would love live as well. They will eat just about anything. So, tubifex worms are a great food to condition them with, and also a great food just for all the fry, as they're very small. But Hikari First Bites are a great way to start with tubifex or bloodworms. You can keep them in a bare tank, but with all this, they feel a lot more comfortable. As you can see, I also have some slate at the bottom with a flower pot. This flower pot measures around 6 inches tall at the rim and around 3 inches at the base. This is a great area for the fish to spawn, and during their first few weeks, they like to hang out in these. I have 4 sponge filters always running in this tank, and I have this air pump right here. The Poffley HD 608. It's 4 outlets. I have 4 sponge filters. These sponge filters are large. This one, they like to knock over the pump sometimes. But, yeah, these sponge filters are the aquapapa large ones, and these are the Higger small ones. This log seems to be their favorite. And obviously it's not a real log, but this is where they like to spawn. They also like caves, underground caves, like that which reptiles would use, and also some other dig outs. These guys are big substrate diggers, and they will dig all of this. This was all flat when I put them in the tank. So they like to modify their environment. These guys will also spawn on rocks, on flat surfaces, and in caves as well. So I have these here. This log is the Zoomed sinking log, not the floating log, but they do like to spawn in here on the outside, in the rim of the cave. So yeah, that is my guide to the convict cichlid. I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.